Embla Books presents Christmas at Silverberry Hall, written by Lucy Coleman and read by Rose Wardlaw. Darlingham Village in the Cotswolds, Wednesday, 4th of October. Sienna Sanderson. Chapter 1. Planning an Old-Fashioned Christmas. Watching my maternal grandma, Charlotte, chattering away with her best friend and my employer, Elizabeth Blakesley, you'd think they were young girls rather than a year away from celebrating their 75th birthdays. They never failed to amaze me, and I head off to get some refreshments to give them a little time to themselves. Today, they're in full-on planning mode, and there's a buzz in the air. What began as a Christmas Eve bash for the lively bunch of ladies who live in Darlingham Village has, over the years, turned into the biggest party of the festive season for miles around. It's hosted here, at Elizabeth's home, the stately Silverberry Hall, in the beautifully renovated barn that stands in the lavish, manicured grounds. The estate borders the delightful River Severn as it travels inland. Nestled in the heart of a quintessential English village, the hall's beautiful honey-coloured stone buildings, extensive cottage gardens and vast woodlands are a rare jewel. To the front of what was at one time an amply proportioned vicarage, the main building is set within an attractive walled area lined with copious trees and shrubs. Off to one side is a sweeping drive abutting generous parking facilities. The main building is believed to date back to the 18th century, and with its slate roofs, dormer windows, and stately chimney stacks, it's a handsome property. Elizabeth has caterers in to put on a sumptuous buffet, and the guest list continues to grow year on year. We've had everything from a string quartet and inspiring harpists to heart-stopping a cappella performances, in addition to the opportunity to dance the night away at a truly sparkling event. There is a tinge of sadness to it this year, though, as it's also a tribute to Elizabeth's late husband, Frederick. As Elizabeth's personal assistant, I sometimes get invited to the regular lunches with the ladies, and it's always an experience to remember. They plan charitable events and fundraisers, but inevitably they also share all the latest news. The usual things. Who's upset whom, complaints about walkers straying off public footpaths, and the latest hot topic, speculation over the love interests of the locum veterinary surgeon. Following a retirement, he's providing cover until a permanent replacement can be found. Xavier Martinez is in his early 40s, part Spanish and with enough of an accent to make a woman go weak at the knees. He's also single, and drop-dead gorgeous. If he so much as accepts a cup of coffee in someone's house, it's cause for speculation. Sick animal to tend to or not. When I carry the tea tray into the sitting room, Elizabeth looks up, giving me a knowing smile. "Where would I be without your wonderful granddaughter, Charlotte?" Elizabeth lowers her voice, reaching out to touch Grandma's arm. "Georgina has been my housekeeper now for 18 months, and she still doesn't know how to brew a proper pot of tea. It's never strong enough, so it's a treat when Sienna steps in." Grandma winks at me, and Elizabeth laughs. "Georgina thinks it's bad for you," I repeat for the umpteenth time. "I did look it up online, and maybe she's right. These days, with soil contamination and heavy metals affecting the plants, it's all about everything in moderation." They both happily drink 3 cups in one sitting, and while Georgina means well, it's a lost cause. It's not so much the amount of tea, per se, but the number of biscuits they consume with it. I can't argue that healthy smoothies full of vitamins and minerals are a good tonic at any age. However, I will admit that the green ones do taste a little too earthy. I'm pretty sure that Georgina only makes those for me, though, to balance out the ready meals I often end up grabbing. Well, at the end of a busy day, who has time to head home and cook for one? They both stare back at me, shaking their heads. "Everyone has to die of something,"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?